stones remind us where more than 10,000 American soldiers gave their lives.
The heart of a grateful world goes with all of those men. 65 of them, South Florida World War II veterans, were together in Bedford, Virginia on this historic day at the site of the National D-Day Memorial.
Their families offering love and support from here at home tonight.
News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran has a look at the personal journey live from Palm Beach International Airport tonight. Dan?
Well, Jay and Shannon, many of our local D-Day veterans are 900 miles away from here right now. They flew out of this airport yesterday and they did it together to remember.
On a day filled with such history, such American pride, survivors of the D-Day invasion 70 years ago gathered together at the National D-Day Memorial in Bedford, Virginia.
Why did I volunteer?
Among them are 65 South Florida World War II vets taking part in an unprecedented 3-day honor flight. The nonprofit usually takes veterans to Washington and back in just 1 day. Evelyn Shore's 92-year-old husband, Philip, is there right now, and it's been emotional.
He said that he's been in tears or on the verge of tears. Children were hugging him. Adults were hugging him.
Mr. Shore is part of the greatest generation, a generation fading away quickly as the years go on. Evelyn says her husband plans to pen his memoirs, but hasn't yet.
He kept wanting to do it, so maybe he'll want to do it again.
She says the stories of bravery must not die with these men.
It's nice to be part of the present, and it's nice to plan for the future, but it's very important to remember the past, even if some of those memories are hurtful.
Those memories are coming back for Evelyn's husband and for all of those military men who are still with us today. 7 decades after they saved the world, all these survivors are thinking about is the men who did not survive with them.
And those 65 local D-Day vets will be back here arriving at Palm Beach International Airport tomorrow night, 8:15 p.m. A homecoming, a big one for these guys as they make their way back to South Florida. Public is welcome to that, by the way. Reporting live at Palm Beach International Airport, I'm Dan Corcoran, WPTV News Channel 5.
And determined not to be left out of today's D-Day celebrations, a World War II veteran broke out of his nursing home in England. 89-year-old Bernard Jordan says he snuck out of that facility during the night because he wanted to be a part of the ceremony in Normandy, France. Bernard was told by the staff he couldn't make the journey, so he took matters into his own hands. The staff says by the time they realized he was missing, he had already landed in France. Bernard stood proudly today with his fellow comrades bearing a chest full of medals.